Hey guys, I'm Aria. Welcome to my channel. So today we're talking about Tesla, specifically the Tesla Model Y. So I wanted to do this video to look back and share with you guys the top 10 features of the Tesla Model Y. Mine is the 2021 model. And so I want to talk about, like I said, the top 10 features, as well as why I love the car. And at the end, I'll talk about a couple of things that I don't love about the car. It's mostly all love, but there's a couple of things that slightly irk me, so I just want to put that out there for any of you who are thinking about buying a Model Y. And I forgot to mention, if you are planning on buying a Tesla for yourself, be sure to see the link in my description box that has a code to get 1,000 free Supercharger miles for you and for me for referring you. So I would say one of my favorite features about the Tesla Model Y is that it's fully electric. I know there are a lot of really great hybrid cars out there, but I love having a car that's just 100% electric. I plug it in. I never have to worry about going to a gas station ever again if I don't want to. Obviously, if I'm going on a road trip, I would probably have to stop at a Supercharger. So typically, I drive to work, I drive to pick up the kids, and that's most of the driving that I do. Every now and then I'll go somewhere like on the weekends or somewhere extra, get my hair done, etc., things like that. But I don't do a ton of driving, and I would say I probably charge my car once a week, sometimes twice if I really need it. But like I said, it's just super convenient. I plug it in at night before I go to bed. I wake up in the morning, it's fully charged, I go about my business, I don't even think about it. And it's awesome, and I love having that ability. I also feel like it hasn't really affected my electricity bill all that much. I would say it's maybe like $8, $9, $10 at the most each time I charge. And like I said, I probably do that like once, sometimes every now and then twice a week, but usually it's once a week. So I would say, you know, I'm definitely spending less than I would have been spending on gas and going to the gas station. And plus, I just in general don't like having to go to a gas station. So it's wonderful not having to do that. And it's great. And that is the number one thing about the Tesla, and number one reason why I wanted a Tesla in the first place was because I wanted a fully electric car, and it's been working out awesome. Another feature that I really love about my Tesla is the supercharging network. So there are a lot of other great EVs that are out there, but I think even a non-Tesla lover will tell you that their charger networks and the ability to find a charger pretty much wherever you're going and have it be on the way and super easy and convenient and, you know, linked to your account and all that kind of stuff just makes making charging on the go super, super easy. No other company really has it down the way that Tesla does, and I appreciate that so much. I haven't even taken the car on a road trip yet, but even just wanting to find a charger when I'm out and I just happen to be low on battery and I didn't realize and I need to charge up real quick, it's really easy to find a charger that's on the way. And, you know, you plug in, you can see on the map how many people are at the charger already, how many stalls are open, and you just plug in, you go, it automatically links to your account, and it's just so easy. And I love when things are easy, and again, when I don't have to think about it, like that's just the best to me. And I know that I'll be glad when I go on my first Tesla road trip that I'm gonna have that supercharging network to have my back to be able to charge and make it convenient for me and for the passengers that are in the car with me on the road trip. The next really awesome feature about the Tesla Model Y is the space. And yes, I am sitting in the trunk right now because I can, because there's enough space for it that I can sit back here and film a video if I want to. This was a huge selling point for me in deciding between the Tesla Model 3 and the Tesla Model Y, is the sheer amount of difference in the trunk space and also in the space in the back seat. So the back seat space is not really a factor for me as the driver, and most of the time if I'm not driving, I'm at least going to be sitting in the passenger seat. But for my kids, as they get older, and for right now while they're in their car seats, it's really nice that they have a good amount of leg space, and that's important to me that they have space so when they get older and they get bigger and taller, God willing, you know, that they've got enough space back there to be comfortable. We can fit a third person back there, they're still comfortable, all that kind of stuff. So I've talked about this in my other Tesla video, but the amount of trunk space in the Model Y is really amazing and just incredible. I think probably because they're planning for the 7-seat option, so that's probably what would go in that space right there. But since I don't have the 7-seat, I just have the regular 5-seater, it ends up with a really extra big trunk, which is awesome for me just if I'm loading up, you know, groceries or furniture. or kid stuff. It's really nice to have that space available and never have to wonder, do I have enough trunk space? And then, like I've showed before, in addition to having this open area here for storage, it's also got these little under storage areas. So down here is where I keep some of my car stuff, like cleaning supplies, vacuum, all that kind of stuff I keep in this little under area. And then there's also a little shallow under area around here where I keep like my windshield cleaner and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, yeah, it's just really awesome. The next thing that I really love about the Tesla is the tablet. I find it so easy to use, and I love that all of the features that you need are right here on the tablet. There are some things that you still do with the little driving stocks, like the windshield wipers, turn signal. I love that everything else for the most part is available via the tablet. So you can change your mirrors, you can change the lights. Like I said, I just think it's really easy to use, and I like the convenience of having everything here. I like the way it's laid out. I like the orientation of the tablet. I know there are some versions that are vertical, but I like the horizontal layout of this one. I feel like it just works really well. So another really great feature about the Model Y and Teslas in general are the automatic software updates that it provides. So I really love that things can be updated and fixed in the car. Little bug fixes or new features that they're adding can be updated in the car automatically. You don't have to do anything, just set on automatic updates and it'll do it either when you're sleeping, or you can choose to have the updates come at a certain time. So like if they're making adjustments to the autopilot, or like I said, they're changing the honk sounds, or you can add to play music from the outside of your car, like a boombox. Like, it's just unique little features like that that you didn't have when you originally got the car that are just pushed to you automatically. It's just cool. Like, I love the idea of that your car can continue to get better even after you've bought it. Even though you don't have the newest model anymore, you can still get some of those new features just automatically sent to your car. That's pretty cool. In addition to the standard, normal, boring, getting the car to function features on the tablet that are really great and, like I said, easy to use and function, I also really love the entertainment options. So they've got a lot of games in here. I don't play the games as much, but I do use the theater option. So you can watch YouTube, you can watch Hulu, Twitch, Netflix, or some Tesla tutorials. I use Netflix and Hulu probably the most. And originally it's funny because I didn't think that I would use this all that often, but I use it more often than you might think. If I go to a Supercharger and I'm sitting there for like 20-30 minutes charging up my car, I can watch a Netflix show or a YouTube video or Hulu video or something, and that helps the time go way quicker. I think the top feature that people probably expect me to say, and I'm gonna say, is Autopilot. So I feel like Autopilot is a really, really cool feature, and it's very unique and something that I haven't had in any of my other cars previously. It's something that I use almost every day. I'm pretty sure I use it every day, actually. And it just makes my driving life so much easier. And again, I feel like it's something that I didn't necessarily know that I needed before, but now that I have it, I'm like, oh, that's amazing. And I don't even have the full self-driving. I just have the regular enhanced autopilot that comes standard in all Teslas. And it's just awesome. I use it a lot when I'm going to and from work or to pick up the kids because, you know, I still pay attention to the road. I still keep one hand on the wheel like you're supposed to. I follow the directions. A lot of times I'll use it when I'm in traffic going to work because the car will keep it at the speed that I want it to be at. You can also change the length of distance between you and the car in front of you, and it'll automatically adjust to that, stop when it needs to, pick up and go when it needs to, and I feel like it in general runs really, really smoothly. I just love to use the autopilot feature. I think it's really cool, really unique, and very helpful in my driving. So one quick point about the autopilot that is something that took me a minute to figure out, and I'm sure it's in a manual somewhere and I just didn't pay attention, probably. But if you don't feel like reading the manual and you want to know how to do it, I'm going to show you. So if you want to change the distance that it leaves between you and the car in front of you, you just utilize your right little steering wheel button here and you hit it to the left, and you can so you can see right now it's set to 1. You can either push it to the left and that increases, so you can go up to 7 car lengths, or push it to the right to make it closer. I usually keep it at 1 or 2 and I find that's pretty comfortable for me, but that's how you adjust that. Another thing that I just absolutely love about my Model Y is the way that it looks. So I feel like this is a very sexy, sleek looking car, and I just I love that. Honestly, I didn't know that I needed a sexy car in my life until I got one. And now I get it. Like, I totally needed that in my life. I did upgrade for the white interior, and I feel like the white interior with the white paint just looks so fire. Like, it just looks so cool. And again, I feel cool, I look cool. It's a win-win. Having the all grass roof just is like a really cool, unique look. And I love, especially staring up at night and you can see the stars, or the kids can look up and see the rain or the snow. Right now it's just really reflective of everything that's in the car, so that's not the most flattering shot, but trust me, it looks really cool. So another feature that I love about the Model Y are the sort of unique, silly features that again are not earth-shattering or life-changing, but they're fun and they make me smile. So if you go into Fun Box, is it Fun Box? Toy Box. Go into Toy Box, and then you can see there's a boombox feature, which is the one that I use, and you can change the sound of the horn. Now, it literally gives me so much joy. It's honestly ridiculous. So you can replace the horn, and the one that I have is the DJ sound, so it sounds like you're in a club when you honk the horn. That's what it sounds like. It makes me laugh literally every single time. Honestly, I've honked my horn sometimes and I forgot that I have that set, and it'll do the regular honk and then it'll play that DJ sound, and it just makes me laugh like every time. It's also got a bunch of other ones. You can have a goat sound, you can toss a coin, all kinds of stuff that again is just silly, and it just makes me laugh and it's fun. You know, life is supposed to be fun, and I appreciate that there are some features in here that make it more fun. Another really great feature that I love about the Model Y is how quiet it is. So you can start up your car, there's no like, you know, roaring engine, and it's just so quiet and I love it. You can sneak up on people, roll up on people, they don't know you're outside because there's no loud engine humming and roaring and whatever. You're just slightly pulling up and then you honk your DJ horn and they know you've arrived. So another feature that I love about my Model Y is the Tesla app. You can do almost anything with the car. You know, use it as a key. You can open up your trunk. You can do your climate. So you can have the climate turn on before you get in the car or turn it off, etc. I think that's really cool. Flash the lights, honk the horn, start the car. And again, I just feel like it's really convenient, super easy to use. So one thing I don't quite love about my Tesla Model Y are the automatic high beams. In theory, this sounds like a great concept, and I'm sure other cars probably have it too. You know, you turn on the automatic high beams, it's supposed to sense when you're in a dark area and you would be putting on your high beams, it'll turn it on automatically for you so you don't even have to think about it, which is great. I love automation and doing things so I don't have to think for myself. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I feel like more often than not, my automatic high beams will come on when I don't need them, and they don't come on when I do need them. So I feel like it's not really doing its job in that sense, because then I have to either turn it off or turn on the high beams because I need them. So for example, the street before you turn onto my street, super, super dark. There's no street lights, no nothing. So when I turn onto it at night, you would think, hey, it's pitch black, let's turn on some freaking high beams so you can see. No. The Tesla Model Y does not think that I need my high beams in that situation. It is wrong, and usually I turn it on myself. Opposite end of the spectrum, I will turn onto the highway. Now it is dark, but there are streetlights, other cars driving around, and the Tesla's like, yes, this is definitely a situation where you need your high beams on. And I'm like, read the room, like, no, what are you doing? So then I had to turn them off before other people think I'm obnoxious with my high beams on the highway. So anyway, needless to say, it's a little bit irritating because I would like it to be a little more functional, but it's just not. And sometimes there are times when it does work the way it's supposed to, but more often than not, I feel like it doesn't quite get there as quickly as I would like it to. All right guys, so that's it for this video. Those are my top 10 features that I love about my Model Y. Hopefully you guys love those in the Model Y too. Let me know in the comments if there are any other features that you think I missed or things that you really love about the Tesla Model Y. So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to also let me know if there are any other Tesla videos you'd like to see me make. I'd be happy to do so. Like I said, I love the car. I love talking about the car. So let me know if there's more you want to see. I'd love to do that for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.